Assalamu alaikum, my name is Boshia Rae-Jean and you are watching the Reversion of My Life playlist, and today we are going to talk about the first time I went to the Masjid because it was such a beautiful time and I waited so long to do it because I was so nervous about going into the Masjid. So I recommend any of you who are new Muslims who haven't been to the Masjid, go. You need to go to the Masjid because it's such a beautiful place to be, pray, and just really commune with fellow Muslims. So moving forward, my experience in a nutshell. So I reverted to Islam in 2015, alhamdulillah, and what happened was I was so coming out of a mind state in which the white man is the devil. I was definitely going to Pan-African group meetings, Black Power meetings, which aren't bad things, you know, but this is a part of my journey. So when I was, you know, on the verge of reverting to Islam, I wanted to be Muslim really badly, and everyone knows the story of Malcolm X. This story was influential throughout the history of Islam. So that was one thing that really had me, like, you know, restraint from going to the Masjid, because I was like, oh, I have to learn this other language, and, you know, what if they don't accept me? This is an Arab religion. All these crazy things, right? I'm thinking in my head, like, whoa, you know, and go figure, like, you know, you don't really think that these things are going to matter, but then later when you actually start practicing your deen and you're going hard, you realize that you were being so ignorant. Like, extremely ignorant. And don't mind the light changing in the back, that's just because the sun is out. Yeah, so basically once I realized I wanted to go to the mosque, I went to mosque number 7 in Brooklyn. Yeah, 7C. Number 7C, I think that's what it is. In Brooklyn, the Muhammad Mosque, the Nation of Islam Mosque, because I was like, I can't go into no regular masjid. I'm black. They ain't gonna accept me. I'm black. You know, like I was going ham. So once I got over that, I completely like just removed any like, you know, just ill feelings I had towards either Arabs or the Arabic language. It was more so my ego preventing me from enjoying that experience. So I definitely recommend, if you are a black Muslim living in America, that you go to a masjid first. You can go to the Nation of Islam Mosque, but when you go there, you'll see the complete difference of going to a masjid, which is a Sunni masjid, or like any masjid in general. Like the actual setting is different. I don't know if the Nation of Islam has changed their setting, but it's literally like I walked into church, you know what I'm saying? Like I never in my life thought I would be going into a place of worship and getting checked by security. That's not shade, that's truth, and that's unfortunate. But anyway, moving forward, when I went into the mosque for the first time, I was like, oh, is this the mosque? Like, you know, so I was just like, okay, this is the mosque. This is how all mosques are, you know, not from what I've seen in pictures. So I was still unaware of how an actual mosque looked, like an actual masjid. Like I did not know how it looked for like a year because I was going to the Nation of Islam Mosque instead. So once I got out of that hoot and got out of my ego, I literally went straight to the first masjid.
Quick break, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and back to the video.
It's on 160th or something, no, 60th or something like that, uptown. I do not know the name of it, please do not be upset with me, but it's the biggest masjid in New York City. It's uptown, like 160th or something like that, or 96th Street, in that area, like further up. And it was beautiful, alhamdulillah. Like I was taking a class, sister was teaching, one of my sisters brought me to that class, and it was just a beautiful experience. Like I can't tell you, and no one knew, I've never been inside of like a masjid. This specific day that I went, it was just like a really chilly kind of day. It was the winter. It was fall leaving winter, and I just tell you, like I wanted to stay in that masjid like the whole time. Crazy enough, my first time in there, when I was done praying, a little girl goes, oh, when you make sujood, don't put your arms all the way down on the carpet because your prayer is invalid. And I was just like, what? Like, this whole time I've been praying and it's not valid. But, you know, mine is never wasted, so alhamdulillah. But this little Arab girl gonna tell me that I was praying wrong. And my ego was just boiling. Like, I think I really just, I was like, I see, this is why I don't come to, like, and I really got, like, I don't know, I just was perturbed a bit. So I tried to, like, suck up my pride, because at the time, like, I was just going through this transition, and following that, like, it was just something I never did. So I literally was like, you know what, that was really nice of her to tell me that. I don't know what her intentions were for telling me that, whether it was to make me look stupid, or, you know, it was just something nice for her to do as a Muslim. She literally was like, you're praying wrong, and I fixed it immediately after that. And ever since that experience, that day, being in a place where there is mostly Arab people, like, as far as this specific masjid, there are some African people in that masjid, but there's mostly Arab people in the masjid. So yeah, that was the first experience that I had going into the mosque, and I recommend that you go ASAP. Like, don't take any more time out to not go, because you're missing out. So inshallah, this helped any new Muslims. If you have any questions, just go to my Instagram and DM me straight away. I will respond to you quicker on there. If you have any, like, specific questions about reverting to Islam, or you have any questions about Islam in general, especially women's rights, I'm learning more about that, but there are other Muslim scholars that are qualified to answer your questions. If you can't get in contact with them, just DM me and I'll send you lectures on it. I'll send you articles, things that I've read, things that I've researched, things that I'm still researching, so that you can get caught up, my sister, and you can know your rights. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment down below, like this video, send this through to your friends, send it in like a loop, like, you know what I'm saying, so we can share the love and educate each other, so that we can elevate ourselves and our deen to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah. And thank you so much again for your request on these topics, because I will continue to, you know, just shed some light on my experience. And this is not, anything that I'm saying in any of these videos is not like what it is. Like, in Islam, this is just my experience. Some things are factual, but when it comes to pinpointing out what things aren't, and what things apply to just me and my experience, that's my natural fitra, which is like my natural inclination to practice the deen. That's just me. You guys have your own way of practicing your deen. Just do you, don't do me. You know what I'm saying? Don't do me. You know what I'm saying? Just practice the deen. Allah will guide you along the way, inshallah. But thank you guys again so much for watching. Love you. Peace.